Hello, MBT Beauties. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I pray that something I say or do today inspires and encourages you on your makeup journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into this look. Today we'll sculpt beautiful brows using an angled brush and brow pomade for definition and shape. My muse has sparse brow follicles, allowing for me to shape them to her liking. If using a pencil works better for you, go for it. Choose a shade similar to your natural hair color, and remember, brows are never identical. Think of them as sisters from two different misters and embrace their individuality without perfection. The best advice I can give to anyone starting out in makeup is this: be light-handed and start with a small amount of product. It's so much easier to blend, build, and make corrections when you haven't applied too much. Take your time and let the look come together gradually. When you apply concealer under the brow, you're not just cleaning up the shape, you're creating a more precise, lifted look. That same concealer also doubles as a great base for your eyeshadow, helping the colors apply smoother and stand out more. Now, using a setting brush, my favorite is the one from Real Techniques, we're going to set our concealer. Make sure your concealer is completely dry. The last thing you want is to apply eyeshadow on a wet base because it can grab and get patchy. Using a blending brush, take an eyeshadow that's just a tad darker than your concealer shade. I'm using this finishing powder because it happened to be the exact shade I needed. Start by gently patting the color onto your lid. Build up as much as you like. Once you're done patting, blend everything out so the shadow flows seamlessly and looks soft and diffused. Now here comes the challenging part, creating your cut crease. Some creases are easier to find than others. As a makeup artist, I personally don't love doing cut creases on hooded eyes, but that's just me. When you're doing it on yourself, one method I was taught is to close your eye, place a small dot of concealer in the center of your lid. Then look up and look down. That will show you exactly where your cut crease should start. Using what's left on your brush, gently sweep the product down towards your lash line. Remember, we're working with concealer, which is a wet product, so give it time to dry before adding eyeshadow. If you want to speed up the process, you can lightly set it with a bit of setting powder. On to the next. This is my favorite part. We're starting with this chestnut brown on the mid to outer lid. Pat it on and blend it out. Next, take just a pinch of black, and I do mean a pinch, and place it on the outer lid. Pat and blend. Blend as much as you like until it looks seamless. Now we're going to take this peachy shade and place it on the center of the lid. Pat and blend again. When creating a gradient look, you don't want any harsh lines. It should flow perfectly. With practice, you absolutely can master this technique. Again, it just takes practice. Using what's left on your concealer brush, softly blend starting from the inner lid. Most of my clients tell me that eyeshadow is the hardest part for them. They're either not sure what to do or they don't know which looks suit them best. Do you feel the same way? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments. Applying foundation is actually not hard at all. As a makeup artist, I have certain habits to keep up with sanitation, but when you're doing your own makeup, you can use a brush or a sponge, whichever you prefer. Just remember, it's always better to start with a little product and build it up. There's no need to waste product because, baby, makeup is not cheap. Another challenge most of my clients face is finding the right foundation shade. Here's the truth. You'll likely never use the same color year round. One of the most debated topics in the makeup world is which part of your body to use when matching. Some say the neck, others say the chest. I fall into the chest camp. When you match using your chest, it creates a better blend from your face to your chest area, which is especially important in the summer when you're more likely to wear lighter or lower tops. In the winter, at least for me, it's not as critical, but it's always good to keep in mind. Let's pick up that same concealer brush and move on to highlighting. This step isn't necessary, but when I'm doing a full glam, I love to include it. Highlighting helps to bring forward and brighten certain areas of your face, like under the eyes, the bridge of your nose, and the tops of your cheekbones, giving your features more dimension and a radiant, lifted look. It's very important to let your concealer set and sit. A lot of times I'll use a setting spray and then my portable fan to help it dry faster. Once it's set, use the same setting brush to begin blending the concealer. You've probably heard the joke, blending is my cardio, and this is why. The less concealer you use, the less blending you need. The more you use, the more blending it takes. So start light and build as needed. Now we're going to take some setting powder and apply it to the same areas we highlighted. This helps lock in the concealer, reduces creasing, and keeps those areas looking bright and flawless all day. Now let's move on to contouring. Contouring is all about adding shadows to your face to define and enhance your natural features. Placement is key. Where you place the contour can completely change the shape and dimension of your face. I'm using the C motion technique, which follows the natural curve from your temple down to your cheekbone and then back towards your jawline. This motion helps to lift the face, sculpt the cheeks, and create a more defined and balanced look. As a Black woman, I don't always condone that we snatch our noses. Some of our features make us who we are, but it does give that celebrity vibe. Now we're going to apply the bottom eyeliner. Not sure what happened to the footage of me applying liner on the eyelid? Charge it to my head, not my heart. If you feel like you might tear up, sniff, or hold your breath, we definitely don't want one tear ruining all the work we've done so far. Earlier, I mentioned there are some makeup habits that I have because I am a makeup artist. When applying your mascara, you do not have to use a disposable wand. It's only applicable if you are working on someone else. If you plan to pursue a career as a makeup artist, I highly suggest you learn about sanitation. It will take your career very far. Now we're going to add some blush right above our contour. I don't know why, I don't know how people don't like blush. Something about it, it's just like the cherry on top for me. It is so beautiful. One thing is for certain, two things for sure. I do not use filters on my clients. This is my real work. While blush may be the cherry on top, baby lashes are the sprinkles. I love me a good lash. And the best advice I can give is to let that lash glue get a little bit tacky before applying them to your lash line. You will thank me in the long run. Did you make it this far? Did you learn something? I surely hope so. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. My goal is to do at least 2 of these a month, starting in 2026. We'll see how that goes. Again, thank you for watching. Be blessed and be a blessing to others.